Welcome, everyone, to the Foul Play YouTube channel. Open mic number 190. Been going through these. Wow, it's hard to believe we've had so many. A lot of good conversations and so forth. And we're going to start a new project tonight. And I say new project. We've heard these calls before. It's been a while since I've listened to any of these, except for bits and pieces. But I've been wanting to do this for a couple of different reasons, and we'll get more into that here before we start. And a little bit of just a bit of background for people that don't know about these calls and what all was included and so forth. Anyway, I want to say hello to everyone on the panel. First, Rhonda. Right. There she
Hey,
is.
Jack. Yeah, here I am. Great to be here again. Feels like sometimes we never part ways.
I know.
Thank goodness we get along, right?
That's right.
But yeah, it's great to be here again today. And it's been a very long time since I've heard this call or any of these calls I suggest. I'm sure listening to some of them are going to sound like I've never heard them before, so we'll see. But
yeah.
It's anyway, looking forward to it, and looking forward to another great chat like we had last night. Holy cow, we had a great chat last night.
We did.
And the week before, actually. So it's been great. So hello to everybody on the panel. Hello to all the beautiful people in the chat, and I'm ready to listen.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Rhonda, for coming. And Sam. Oh, I'm not Sam. Kay. My bad.
Well, Sam's here too, but you know.
He's snoring.
Yeah, he will be the background track, the backing track for this today.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I've heard these calls before, but I don't know what's on them, so it'll be nice to hear them again. Looking forward to it. Welcome everyone in chat.
And thank you, Kay, and thanks for coming and all. And if anybody that wasn't aware last night when we ended, we always run after we end about 20 seconds. That's just so we can add our little end thing. Anyway, at the end, if anybody wasn't listening last night, Kay forgot to mute her mic, and her dog Sam is a wonderful sleeper, but he snores loudly, and it was very apparent somebody was snoring loud. It's pretty funny, actually.
I love it. Anyway. I find it very comforting and relaxing. So
absolutely,
I say, don't mute Sam. Let him snore.
You can feel him snore his ass off. It's fine with me. Anyway.
Yep.
And all right, thanks, Kay. And moving on, Dr. Silkman, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Jack. Look, rule number one, right? When in doubt, blame the dog. Blame the dog. Right. No, that was awesome. We had a fantastic podcast yesterday. Great discussion. Like just Rhonda said, it was really, really good, very lively. And thank you so much, Jack61, for putting this on, and looking forward to hearing those calls again. And we did everybody's heads in with the dress. And people are still putting in their colors. So awesome. Thank you so much, Jack61. And welcome everyone on the panel and in chat.
Absolutely. It's really thought-provoking about the colors and the temperatures and thinking about that kind of stuff. I had some discussions today, actually, with some folks that, they think there's two rafts. And I'm okay with that. Doesn't bother me at all. I don't think there are. I think that the different lighting and different paint, color shifting paint explains it and enough for me from everything that I've seen. If other people aren't satisfied with that, it's okay. Yeah. We don't have to argue about it. Right? It's just a difference of opinion, and we can move on to another subject until we get more information. That's all I know.
Correct. Because when I'll be really super quick. When people say, "Look, I swear to God that RAV was green. I swear to God that RAV was blue," they're both correct.
That's right.
They're both correct. Yeah,
that's right.
Awesome.
I have to agree. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Yep. Thanks, Doc. And then Jay. Jay's had an interesting couple of weeks. So glad you could join us.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's actually messaged me anyway. So quite a few have over the last week. But back on my feet and raring to go.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you're okay. I know you got some damage, but
you can let the other listeners know what the reason is or anything like that, just in case they don't know. But
well, you can certainly tell them.
I came home last week basically to a house fire, and my house is totally burnt down. I'm actually staying in a hotel, and in the process of it burning down, I broke my arm and my legs. So I've got my right leg in plaster and my left arm in plaster, and I look a right mess. But I'm here to live the tale. So,
right.
But thank you, everybody, for everything that you've done.
Absolutely, Jay, and we appreciate your support. You're got a lot of other things going on, and coming to our podcast certainly, it tells us that you really support us, and we really appreciate that. So, alrighty, Rhonda, can you give everyone in the live chat a quick welcome, and then we'll get started here in a minute.
I'm going to do my best. Pardon me. Okay. Let's see. Jazz Naz, Millie Hill. Oh my gosh, isn't that a beautiful name? Beautiful name. Welcome, Millie Hill. Sheila Hawkins, Passive Bear. Pete Moss, rumor has it. Gloria. Oh, Gazwall is here. Stuart King is in the chat. Jim Peach. Sean Eng. I apologize. Now I can pronounce Millie Hill, but now I've got another one to overcome. I apologize if I mispronounce that. Dr. Silkman's in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Dr. Silkman. Colette M. Nan's Life 7. Justine J. Great to see you. Little Barb. Great to see you as always. Let's see. Under Your Scars. Rhonda SD. My sweet friend in the UK. James Crane. Mark Kaz, Sver Eglin. Let's see, I Don't Recall is in the chat. Cherie's not going to be able to join us because she is a hard-working woman, and she has court tomorrow, and so she has to prepare for that. And she was out of her Wi-Fi all day yesterday, so she's got a lot of making up to do today. So, but welcome to the chat, Cherie. And
Cherie, can't you call the judge?
Facebook.
Cherie, can't you? I'm sorry to interrupt. Cherie, can't you call the judge and say, "Look, I've got stuff to do tonight," and no, I'm kidding. Continue. I'll be quiet.
It's okay. Michael Soar from Facebook. So glad I figured that one out. Scooby the Dog, my friend. Great to see you here. And let's see. I'm running out of new. Oh. Case 10. JD is also in the chat. Foul Play is in the chat, and I believe that is the same as AKA Neverly, my West Coast woman. So
and she's here. She popped in. Here. She popped on the
She snuck in on us, right? So I think I think I've got all the
live chatters.
Yep, I think so.
Excellent. Oh, Neverly, how are you from Neverly Hills?
Hello, everyone. Neverly is doing well in Neverly Hills. Enjoying the peaceful Sunday afternoon with my friends, my murder friends. Yes.
Hadn't been called that in a while, but it's true.
Hey, it's a compliment. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, thanks for coming.
Of course.
So I'm going to pop this on screen, and I'm going to give a little background, just a little education about these calls, because it's really a different animal than what Manitowoc sent, and the reason why that we posted them, Zoe and I did this back in 2020. It was another project, and you talk about opening my big mouth and saying I want to do something, and then just realizing how long, because you can't just to do this, you can't just whip it off. Everything has to be done, and it's in real time. So as you can see this, well, you can't see it from here. Well, maybe you can. You pop over here. This first one here is 3 hours and 9 minutes. So It's 3 hours and 9 minutes that has to be recorded, and you can't speed that process up. Anyway, so back in 2019, Seeking Truth got this batch of dispatch, the CASO Dispatch calls, and there are 15 channels. Not every channel is used every day. They start on November 3rd, they end on November 12th. Again, not every channel is used every day in this DVD that they sent to Seeking. And the main ones that are used are Channel 6 and Channel 7. There's some radio, the radio traffic is on Channel 1. I'm not going into that. We're going to do the dispatch calls first because I don't want to confuse the two. That's easily separated out. There's also an audit log for each day. Now, it doesn't have like a listing of every call. It's a Microsoft database file, and it doesn't have a listing for every call. So don't even think about that, because I know there are calls missing. There are calls that have been cut off. There's calls that, and you'll hear it as you listen to these. The phone will ring, or the one file will end, the next one will pick up, and boom, somebody's talking without any prompting before. So that tells me that, there was already a conversation going, right? And the last thing that I want to talk about is there's a lot of irrelevant calls intermixed in here, because like I said, they included everything. It's not just about the Avery case. It's everything that they didn't edit out, of course. But so as we're going through these, if I feel that it's irrelevant, somebody's calling about a cat in a tree, which I don't think we have much of that, but there are other cases that have nothing to do with this. I'm going to fast forward through it. Now, if somebody hears something, this is not to say that we're not going to, as I've titled this, Deconstructing These Calls, I literally mean that. Because, yours and I started this project here several years ago about adding key calls, and I think there's around 60 in it, and there could be more. I mean, key call to me is something that's really relevant, that really could have made some difference in one way or the other, or led the defense to another whatever. So not everything is a key call, but there are others that probably are and probably should go on the list, in my opinion. And I promise you, this is the last thing I'll say before we get started or anybody has a comment. I promise you, for those of us that have listened to these calls as we're going through them again, I promise you're going to come to a call that has something to do with the case. You're going to say, I don't remember that call. What the hell is this? I promise you, it's going to happen. Maybe not tonight, but it will. We're going to be concentrating. This Channel 6 on November 3rd is 3 hours long. I don't know that we'll get through it, but depending on how many times we stop and all that kind of thing, I don't want to keep everybody here all night. These calls are not going anywhere. And if we have to, finish up next time and then start on Channel 7, see Channel 7 for the November 3rd is only an hour and 50 minutes. So maybe we'll just plan on doing that. So anyway, comments, questions, concerns before I hit the play button. Doc? Okay.
Well, I think now having a chance to re-listen to some of these calls potentially give us a good perspective of how things were happening in real time, and potentially we can pick up some new stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. It should be noted, and there's more than one call, but I don't know if we'll get to it today or not, but one of the key calls was from Tom Pierce, and he called right after midnight on the 4th. And when he called, he got put on hold for, it wasn't very long. When Leslie Lemieux picks up and starts talking to him, it's on Channel 7. You're going to see that happen. And we'll just have to deal with it. When we get to that point, I don't know, I may flop over and play that call so it's a complete thing. Because there's, lack of continuity, and I know this happens in other sections. more often than not, you're going to hear like, somebody will call and say, I want to speak to Sheriff Hoggle. They get sent to voicemail. It's not like the Pam of God call. She gets, hold on, let me get she gets put right through. That did not happen. That rarely happens. Very few times, which makes that call a little strange in my opinion. But anyway, as always, anybody here in the chat that if you want me to stop and replay something, please let me know. Anybody in the live chat, if you have a question about something, want to rehear or replay something, just say it in the live chat and put a cue or stop. Let me hear that again, whatever. We'll try to get to it. Questions, as always, put a cue. Me or Rhonda will try to highlight those and answer any questions that we can. Other than that, I think that's around my mouth enough that we can probably go ahead and get these calls started. Everybody good? Rock and roll?
Jack, just one last reminder about the questions that occasionally there will be a question that's incredibly relevant to what we're actually talking about at that moment, and I'll highlight that. Somebody may address the question at that moment, or they may not. And if they move on, I'm just going to star it, and it'll be answered at the end. If you don't get those questions in before we're ready to wrap up, because I can't, once I'm looking at the starred questions and highlighting them, I can't see the chat. I can't see the live chat anymore.
Right. It's a separate tab for that. People, it's a separate tab on our end of it. We don't, and we don't necessarily go back and look and look for more questions. So it's not to be rude to anyone. Right.
Right. Please don't get upset if your question even if it gets highlighted but not answered. Don't worry. We're trying to get better at answering all those questions at the end.
Absolutely. All righty. As I said, calls that are not relevant, I'm just going to skip through it because there's a lot of. If you look at the total amount of calls on these disc and radio transmissions and so forth, it's 18,000 plus 18,500. I don't know. It's a lot. And out of that amount, it's probably, I don't know. I don't even know a percentage. Maybe 1% is relevant of all of it. Maybe 2%. I don't know. It's not much. I can tell you that. So that's another reason, this project. I wanted to do it. Not maybe when I thought about it the first time in a little bit different fashion, but I think this is the best way because I just think it's irrelevant to play the fire and rescue. I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of time. It's irrelevant. So anyway, here we go. Let's get started. Oh, the format. Let me play this forward just a little bit. I'm going to show this and explain it. It'll pop up here just in a second. Promise. This format that you see here on the left side, because of the way the calls were sent, required us to use the Freedom Player, and that was included. You can download it too. Otherwise, these are WAV files, but unless you use the Freedom Player, they're locked. They won't play. So that's why you see this format. Now, as we move forward and got a little bit better, I got a little bit better, and Zoe did too, at the way this looked. It's going to improve. And the call data, if anybody needs that explained, I'm not going to do it right now, but the call data, as you can see, the blue mark, the blue highlight is up there at the top. And down below at the bottom, there's a bar, and there's the information for that call, channel, date, and time is there. So that's, they're time stamped. If anybody, in the future, whatever wants that explained, I can explain it to you. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. It's irrelevant at this point anyway. So anyway, that's why it's there on the right side. The reason I did this, there were questions about, our authenticity about playing these calls and not withholding. We didn't withhold anything. Anybody can get the CD, DVD from Calumet County, play all the calls they want. So we haven't withhold. We don't withhold anything like that. So anyway, here we go. We start about 6 a.m. too.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. If you feel you have reached this recording in error.
Hi, just USO. We're placing a test call.
Okay. Let me see what comes through here.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. It's here. What did you need to know off of it?
I need the callback number.
For those that don't remember, they were making improvements and adding things to the Calumet the Sheriff's Office and the Dispatch Center over the next couple of days. There are a lot of these calls where they're doing tests and different things. I'm going to skip. I'm just going to scan forward till we get out of this because it's irrelevant.
That would be 60.
Okay. Western.
Okay, got the rebid up.
Okay.
Calumet 911.
Hi, Calumet. This is USO. We're placing a test call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emergency dispatch.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
What do you have for callback number?
911 514 90. Okay.
And what's the?
Okay. When I do the rebid, you do it. It does drop the tickle. Calumet Sheriff 911.
Hello.
Okay.
We should see everything we saw.
Yeah. This time it did pop to the map. Calumet Emergency 911.
All right, here we go.
Right. Calumet 911.
All right, here we go.
It's a little busy right now. Okay, so we came with Southeast Sector again. The 5508851. Lat and longitudes remain the same. Huh? No,
Still working on it.
Yeah.
This might be enough for their work.
Calumet 911.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. I've got 550885500. Sure. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and everything probably looks good.
That one did. Brush that.
Okay, why don't we go? We should be.
And I came in phase 2.
Okay, good.
Southwest sector.
Southwest. That way. Make a note of that because I'm in. As far as
the cat's up the cat.
What the
1007 sector 1. It has.
I think like the actual.
So
okay. I've been sitting. I might.
Oh.
So I'm
Okay. What if you were
here? Like poodle out
another rebid?
Hey, here we are.
Okay. I'll do.
Because I know.
Okay. On rebid. I did the rebid now.
There have been issues, not super most showed up correct.
And updated your position for 5 to 200.
Probably one more phone tag. And then, well, my test was 1 second.
Put it to 2 and then it that.
Okay, Kelly?
Yep.
All right, we're going to end this call then, and we're going to do the last one.
I'll hang up. I've been 911.
Hello.
Okay. Longitude.
It probably
58330. Wireless 50. Yeah, 2.
correct. Bid, you would... My
sector rebid.
Did any mobile phone?
At Dassey County longitude, and we're just project.
Hold on, just hold off. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We've been going at it for 2 hours now.
Calumet 911.
Okay, I was in the mute.
Okay.
That's odd. Okay. This is, I'm in, you tell me, I guess.
All right. I've got a phone of 920-428-9903.
Yep.
Ad names. Yeah, that's because of that.
Close.
It's the right name. Oh, we got.
I'm at from the junction
to the southeast in the village.
Sure. 189.
Be a west.
It says
I got from U.S. South. Correct. Calumet 911.
This is Randy with U.S. Cellular.
Hi, Randy. Number 4199 was a 48. Okay. And
11. I don't have
511 is 250. The other ones. Or not. Yep.
Okay. You go on. Do you want to tell me where? I'm at 39.
North sector 2. Calumet Sheriff.
Randy with U.S. Cellular.
Hey, Randy. Catches. All right.
I'll get that thing.
Calumet 911. Hello.
Hey, this is Greg.
Okay.
And what's your name? I'm sorry.
Kelly.
Oh, hey, Kelly. Okay, what do you got me on?
East sector.
Beautiful.
And it's 428-9903. ESN is good. Your ESRK range is 1101.
Okay.
Longitude's there. Like I said, the only problem we're having with these is the addressing.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, you guys can square that one, obviously, but I'll let go with you, Cal, and I'll let Randy make his if he's ready, and then I'm going to move on to my next site, and then you guys should have a little bit of time if you want to chat after that, or Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Non-emergency turns West Town. Cameron 201.
Acknowledge page.
Calumet 911.
Randy, U.S. Cellular.
Okay. Second is.
Okay.
Calumet County 911.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi.
I am in cell 26.
P4.
Okay, and then
3.
let's go.
Calumet 911.
Hey, Kat.
Alrighty, what do we got here? And for second.
We're calling nothing stand. Why?
But that is.
People.
Alright. Calumet 911.
Hey, Kelly. This is Greg. I'm just in that third sector just to see what. Hey. Randy with U.S. Cellular, phase 1 testing. Randy with U.S. Cellular. Randy, U.S. Cellular.
Okay. Blessing. Didn't.
Me, Kelly.
Okay, we got it.
Hey, Joyce.
Hi.
Okay.
You're on Schaefer Road now.
Yes.
West Hours
Number
B. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Going into the landfill. I just met him at Forest Junction there. He's got crap blowing out of his trailer like you wouldn't believe.
He just turned on the Schneider Road off of 57?
No, I met him at Forest Junction. He crossed 10 and he crossed Highway 10. He's on 57 headed towards the landfill.
Okay, so he's southbound on 57 right now.
Yeah, he's dumping crap out like you wouldn't believe. Bags are flying out here.
Okay. And did you get a plate number, or did you give me a description?
No, I just met him. I give you enough.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
But it's a big semi.
Okay. Do you know the name on the semi or company?
Yeah, we're going to do a regular landfill truck.
Okay, what color?
Well, it's green cab.
Okay. All right, I'll see if we can intercept him, okay?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Camet Sheriff, 911.
Hey, Kelly, Greg.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was a real one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've played several of these just to give you an idea of the irrelevance of a lot of these calls. I'm going to suggest that we skip forward to around 2:30. That's when right after that's when when Karen Halbach called. Is everybody okay with that? I don't know if it's on this channel or channel 7. I can't recall. Is everybody all right with that?
Yes.
Because these are just, to me, they're just irrelevant. Okay, let me pop this off the screen and you guys can chat for just a second and I will get this forwarded. And this goes on, the chatter goes on with US Cellular. They're trying to correct the GPS and some other things that they're having trouble with during this upgrade. So, let's see here.
Jack, while you're searching, there's been a few comments in the chat and logical questions or comments for sure. Commenting that that foul play should be listening to everything and seeing what we might be missing. If we're just skipping over, and passing through irrelevant calls. But if I'm not mistaken, these calls all have been listened to completely, correct?
They have been, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll listen.
I just wanted to make that clear. So before I said it, to those that are concerned that we're just skipping over things that we think are irrelevant, they have been, initially when Jack and Joey first got them and whoever else was involved in it, they did listen to all the calls to make sure.
Well, in reality, the calls were out for, I won't say a year, but they'd been out for, they probably were out a year before Zoe and I started recording them. Maybe a little bit longer than that. So they've been screened multiple times. And these calls before Karen Halbach called in, there's nothing about the case. Nothing. I've not found anything. And I've listened to Channel 6 and Channel 7. Like I said, it's been a while since I've just listened straight through. So I forwarded up here to, where we at here? Right at. So,
Mr. President, sorry, Jack says, I think for the purposes of the podcast, we can skip the ones that seem irrelevant. That's kind of what we're doing because Jack knows what is irrelevant. But absolutely, that's why they're there for you guys, for everyone to listen to them on your own and, put on your headphones and do whatever maneuvering you have to do with your systems so that you can pick out stuff that any of us may have missed and definitely, bring it to the table and make sure, because we want to find every little thing that we can for sure. And so,
and then just report it to us and we will have a, open mic about it.
Absolutely. The thing is, the playlists are, it's in all these calls are in the playlist in Calumet County. It's all split up. You can see down the right side there where we're at. We recorded the entire DVD. So they're all there. But again, there's just nothing before Karen Halbach calls in about the case. Nothing.
Yeah.
So
Nails Live had a really good question. She said, why do calls radio transmission start on November 3rd when Teresa was missing on October 31st? And that's a really good question because we don't know what was reported between the 31st and the 3rd. Maybe there was something suspicious that we could connect the dots, help us connect the dots.
Well, with that said, I've requested twice from Calumet County all calls from October 31st through November 2nd. And that request was denied the first time. And the second time, I was told they don't exist. That's beyond the retention time. So,
well, that's how they also said that the November 4th doesn't exist either. So,
well, that's Manitowoc. So,
I know.
But yeah, right, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I've tried to get them. I know Rookie tried to get calls prior to November 3rd. I'm not sure Seeking did or not, but I know Rookie tried. So they've been, we did request them, but no luck. I wish we had them. So, because if there was another call and they said, well, you know, she's an adult, she can do whatever the hell she wants. We don't know that happened, but it's possible. Anyway, I skipped up here. We're still early. There's still going to be calls that are going to be irrelevant. I'm going to skip through them, but just, you know. Does anybody remember exactly what time she called? 2:38, or am I saying that wrong? Somewhere around in there, it seemed like. Anyway, let's get to it.
Basic now stage.
Good afternoon, Sheriff's Office.
It's Kelly again. I forgot to mention, Cellcom called me just a little bit. They're going to drop one call between 2:30 and 3.
Still working on the calls, or the phone lines.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
510-8.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Casey, this is Joyce. I was wondering if you could haul that brush away that I cut the other day to have time if you... Silkman County Sheriff.
Hi, it's Gary Shortest over at Outagamie County. Is John Vietering in?
I did see him here. Let me transfer. Hold, please.
Thank you.
Silkman County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, Joyce. You want to pull warrant number 5343? I just received a cancellation from the clerk of court's office.
5343?
Yes, it's
okay.
Jessica Ninehouse.
Okay.
Sure, thanks. Bye.
Needed for a transfer to Sheboygan Memorial, please call in at the ER. Helena County 911, paging 861 with a backup crew, paramedics needed. For a County 911, paramedics needed.
Silkman County Sheriff.
Hi, this is Linda from Sunrise School. I'm supposed to alert you guys that we are going to be having a 2:30 fire drill, so if you should...
All right, thanks. Silkman County Sheriff.
Yeah, there's been an accident on Highway 114 right by the entrance to North Shore Golf Club.
Okay.
This call here, I'm pausing it right here. This call here happened before Karen Halbach called in. And if you guys remember from her call, they couldn't get anybody to her because of this accident. Okay? Just want to clarify that. And there was an accident, so.
I will. Do you know if there's any injuries?
We're looking right now. We're heading over. We're on the golf course. And
okay.
We're checking it out right now.
Okay, I'll hold on. 840, you want to head to 114 in the area of... Is that an accident?
Guys,
getting more information.
You know any injuries? They seem to be okay right now.
Okay. What about road blockage?
There's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a car that's blocking the eastbound lane.
Okay. 840, appears to be no injuries. Eastbound lane is blocked.
Hard to say, though.
Okay. I mean, all right.
It doesn't look like anybody's really injured, but...
Okay, your last name?
Mantey, M-A-N-T-E-Y.
First name?
Rich, R-I-C-H.
And a callback number?
Is, on my cell, 841-8255.
8255?
Yep.
Okay, well, we've got an officer headed that way, so we should be good to go.
Okay,
all
very
right.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Highway 114.
Okay.
Down by that Mount Calvary School.
Okay.
There's 2 cars. One's on its side in the ditch.
Okay. Do you know if there's anyone injured?
I don't know. They're in there. They're trying to get the one out of the car that's rolled over. They're trying to get people out right now.
Okay. I'll send an ambulance that way, and we'll go from there.
All righty. Thank
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think there are multiple calls about this wreck.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, this is Phil on hold. I'm at the accident scene on 114.
Yes.
And just to let you know, there's no major injuries here. Most people are out and walking already.
Okay. Should I have the ambulance still continue, you think?
Yeah, but if they're going 1033, they could probably back down to 1040.
Okay. We'll do that.
Okay, and I heard the first responders are on the way already.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Calumet County Sheriff.
Hi, this is Lisa at Winnebago.
Yes.
Our town of Menasha officer stopped looking. I heard you guys just talk about go across like a downgrade. He went 3 miles past when I done playing into your jurisdiction and he couldn't find anything.
Oh, yeah, it's farther past.
He said it's like more like 10 and 114, so he's just going to disregard it. That's too far out of his jurisdiction.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
I don't know if you heard her say that woman from Allegheny County, she mentioned Gold Cross. Gold Cross is the ambulance service that's used by Calumet County. They actually have their own channel just about every day that we have recordings for. It's called Gold Cross. I don't know if they're still in business or not, but that's what that is if you hear them mentioned, and it's probably mentioned multiple times throughout these calls.
111.
Yes, did anybody call paramedics for an accident that happened out on 10?
We got one at 114 near North Shore Golf.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we do have an ambulance and officers headed that way.
Okay, because I just stopped to help them pull 3 people out of a vehicle.
Okay, yeah, we do. Okay.
And I'm on my way home. I'm on my way to go home because I got my grandparents in the vehicle. I got to take them home.
Okay, that's fine. We do have help on the way.
Okay, because there's a little girl and everything there.
Okay, yep, they're on the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Calumet County 911.
Hi, I'm driving and I'm on my at Highway on Highway 10 and 114. There's an accident which there's a police officer driving in front of us. He didn't even go to the scene. There's no police or emergency vehicles there. There is a car that like slipped on its side, and there was definitely an accident of some sort there.
Where do you see the police officer now? Where are you at?
We're on Highway 10, almost right by the Shell station.
Okay, yeah, that's a town of Menasha officer.
Okay.
But we do have a county officer that should be there shortly.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay,
thank you. Bye. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, you can not page again because somebody actually did call back.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. I probably should have told you that, huh?
Okay.
Thank you.
And you're talking for Calumet Medical Center, right?
This is yes.
Okay.
Dassey.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Paging 861 with the backup for the Sheboygan. Backup crew, Memorial. Calumet County 911, you can 1022 with we have.
There's a lot of these in here too. It's really irritating. There's just nothing on it but a mic click or something. It's really irritating. Or dial tone.
Alvaro, how may I help you?
Hi, Sheriff's Office calling. We have a record call.
Sure, I'll transfer you back to service.
This is Zebra 759. Good evening, Victor Zebra 759. Thank you for going.
Service, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan Joyce at Calumet Sheriff. We have a record call for you.
Okay.
It would be on Highway 114 in the area of North Shore Gulf. It's an accident.
Okay, I'll get somebody out there right away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
106 to 109. 106 will be off the back.
Afternoon, this is Beth. Hi, Beth. This is Joyce in Dispatch. Can you check a temporary plate for me?
Sure, let me grab my book. Okay.
P. Paul, 84832.
I'm thinking that's not one of ours.
P84.
Nope.
Okay.
We only go to P73.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Plate room, may I help you?
Hi, this is Calumet County Sheriff's Office. Could you check a plate for me?
You guys can do that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How can we do that?
How'd you do it? I did other places.
You mean through the time system?
Yeah.
They're out there now.
Yeah.
You know what the code is?
There's no code. Just put the plate number in and hit enter.
Oh, really? Okay, we'll try that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Doesn't work, huh? Well, it's been so picky lately, that Paragon, isn't it? Even if you use
Thank you for calling Van Dyne Hoven Automotive, your Buick and Chrysler 5-star dealer. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now or choose from the following options. For service, press 1 now. Please hold while I transfer your call. We are sorry to delay your call. Please be patient.
Did you enter that at all? Or not? Oh, okay.
Service Department, Mr. Rick?
Hi, Rick. This is Joyce at Calumet County Sheriff. Do you have a record available?
I don't have record service.
Okay. Who normally contracts or?
Van Hook Service does our towing.
Okay, we'll give them a call.
You got your number?
Yeah, here's someplace. Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Calling.
Release form signed, one person only, ending mile 372.6. 372.6.
Van Hook Service.
Hi, Joyce at Calumet County Sheriff.
Yes.
We need a record.
Okay.
It would be on Highway 114.
Highway 114.
In the area of North Shore Gulf. There's an accident there.
North Shore Gulf. Do you know what kind of vehicle it is?
No, I don't.
And who did you say this was?
Calumet County Sheriff.
Calumet.
Mm-hmm.
Highway 114 by North Shore Golf Course.
Correct.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
bye.
bye.
Good afternoon, Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, can you tell me what it would take to get some of the lights put at an intersection?
It would usually go through the Highway Safety Committee.
Is that a state thing?
There's local people involved. Usually we refer him to the captain. So, and he happens to be out of the office today. So what I can do is transfer you to his voicemail. And if you leave your name and number, he could call you back.
Okay. I don't know if you know anything about this intersection. It's Tony KK and Cook Road.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that one?
Yeah.
And I guess I'm just calling because there seems to be an awful lot of accidents there.
Okay, yeah, I suggest, running it past him, and because he'd know what they're working on or thinking about or adding in or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I'll transfer. Hold, please.
Hello?
Hey, what did you decide?
Oh, I tried calling you there and ring and ring and ring, so I figured something was going on.
Yeah.
But, no, Jeannie called. Said that you're going to go with her?
Well, she had called the other day about going.
I said, I wasn't even going to go because I thought about it. I thought Joe was out to eat last night all by himself. So I visited with him for a little bit.
Okay.
Gave him my condolences, and I really don't know anyone else in their family.
Well,
but I said if he was going to pick you up, I'm going to go.
He said that Kim's.
Yeah. So I said, we all.
Silkman County Sheriff.
Yeah, I called twice and I asked him to put through to the coroner. Is he not in today? Because I just keep getting an answering machine.
He's only part-time. He doesn't have regular office hours at all.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know if he has any office hours today then, or?
No, I don't. He just comes and goes or whatever. He checks his voicemail periodically. Or if it's an emergency type thing, we can page him and have him call you.
No, it's not an emergency. I was just trying to get a
Okay.
copy of an autopsy report, and I guess I needed to speak with him. So I left 2 messages.
Prior to this?
Yeah, before I called you today.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, he may not have checked yet today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Silkman County Sheriff's Department. Hello? Silkman County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, this is a non-emergency test call from Cellcom.
Yes.
And we're testing our phone system just to make sure it's going to work for calling in, listening to it.
Where the heck is that? Okay, could you... Period 379924.
Everything I... Okay. Thank you very much.
Silkman County Sheriff's Department.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
2845 comes here too?
Yeah. Silkman County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, we got a flat. We were wondering if we could have police patrol because it's on a hill.
Okay, where are you?
St. Charles Road. You'd come out of town on G from Chilton.
Okay.
And you'd turn east or take a left onto St. Charles Road.
Okay, how far down on St. Charles Road?
On St. We're right before. No,
yeah, I'll send somebody down there.
I'm hoping you can help me. I'm attempting to locate it. Dan Van Ross. Does he work with your department?
Yes, he does.
He does. Is he around?
I'll patch you back. Hold on.
.109 for 106. We're 10-8.
Silkman County Sheriff's Department.
Yes, I'm calling.
I can patch you to his office. Hold on. Or do you need to talk to him right away?
I'd like to, yes.
Pardon?
I'd like to, please.
Okay, I'll have to page him then. Your name?
My name is Steve Euchre, U-E-C-K-E-R.
U-E-C-K-E-R.
Calling from Fond du Lac, Euchre Wood Funeral Home.
Okay.
It is in reference to a death for a cremation authorization. I've got to talk to them.
Sure. And your phone number, sir?
920-922-5110.
I'll page him. Thanks, man.
At the tone, please enter your touch tone telephone number.
Hi, page.
Hi,
Silkman County Sheriff's Department.
I just called about patrol on St.
Yes.
Road. You can cancel that. We got the tire fixed already.
Oh, okay, I'll cancel.
Thank you.
Sure, bye.
Bye-bye.
Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, Carol.
Yeah, you want to call Uker Funeral Home? Yeah.
Okay.
922-5110, reference cremation order.
All right.
Thanks, man. Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steve, it's Keith.
Yes.
There's a guy in the lobby who needs to see the south car. He had an accident on 55 this morning, so.
Okay.
Thanks.
Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Steve, I got a lady on the line regarding Patrick Hutchison and something to do with his van. I think Mary impounded it on her arrest.
Ooh, you want to switch that to Brett? I don't know anything about it.
To who?
To Brett.
Okay.
224.
Okay.
Thanks. Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Hello, could I speak with Sergeant Bill Tyson?
He's off for a couple days.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty.
All right.
Thanks.
Sheriff's Department. Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steven?
Yes.
What would Jeremy's voicemail number be?
826.
26. So I just dial
88826. I think that's what it would be.
826. And that should put me right into his voicemail?
Yeah, you'll hear his voice.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure, thanks. Avery County Sheriff's Department. I can transfer you. Hold on, please. Avery County Sheriff's Department. Hello, Sheriff's Department. Avery County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, I was wondering if I could find out who was in Plymouth, Wisconsin questioning my daughter today.
What?
Somebody came to the Plymouth High School and questioned my daughter.
Plymouth High School?
Yep.
Somebody from our department?
Yeah. So.
Okay, and what's your name?
David Lathrop.
I can hardly understand you.
David Lathrop.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can find out. Do you have custody of your child?
Yes, I do.
Okay, hold on.
This is an irrelevant call, but I'm going to let it play because it's kind of interesting.
You've reached the office.
Yeah, were you in Plymouth today and interview with David Lathrop?
Nope.
Do you know if anybody here was?
I was the only one here till 2, and
okay, thanks.
Cousins, all right.
Nope, nobody from our department.
What department are you in?
I'm County Sheriff's Department.
Are you in Chilton?
Well, I'm located in Chilton, yeah.
Okay, well, somebody from Chilton?
Chilton Police Department?
Chilton Police Department.
Okay, why don't you give me a phone number? If I can find out, we'll call you back.
920-893-9604.
Okay, if I find something out, we'll call you back.
Thank you.
You have reached Chilton City Hall. Both operators.
County Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yeah, is Sparky still working?
I have no idea.
Do you know if he went to Plymouth today and interviewed with some kid at Plymouth High School?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I got the father on line. Wants to know why he was interviewing this kid.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll get a little Sparky then. Thanks.
Bye.
tone, please enter your touch tone telephone number. Page
County Sheriff's Department.
Hi there, this is Karen Carlson.
Yes.
How are you guys doing?
Real good.
Could you do me a favor and transfer me over to extension 260, please? Leslie here.
How are you, helper?
Oh,
Yeah, Mark.
Take care, Patty.
Mark, I got a call from a David Lathrop. He's not happy that you interviewed his kid today down in Plymouth School.
Oh, damn.
And I got tears in my eyes.
You really did piss off another parent?
Yeah, and I just don't know what to do. I was going to send him a card.
Did you want me to call him back?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
That's pretty professional, right?
Do me a favor. I'm kind of busy now. Can you send it to my voicemail at work?
Sure.
Because I don't have paper right now to write down the number, but...
Okay. Do you have one of those sighting crippers?
You mean to do a finish thing?
Yeah.
I believe I do. My kid brought it home. I'll look tonight.
Okay, yeah. I can't find mine.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. I think I've got both of them. I've got the chipping tool. I should have said something. I have a regular siding cutter, too, instead of using a tinsmith.
You do?
Yeah.
I know that. Okay.
Ask.
Well, I hate
done?
No,
Then I'll bring that up there, too.
Yeah, whatever. I work today and tomorrow.
Okay, because I got your battery, too. I want to make sure you get that returned.
Sure.
Money for it, too. So.
Okay.
So you want the crimping tool and the side cutters?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll call Lathrop and tell him just to call you tomorrow then, huh?
Right. Give him my voicemail, the 2724302 extension.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Can you pause for a second?
Yep.
I'm kind of going over in my head that call about the parent and the sarcasm and the indifference to that's just like, but
That's
I'm crying because you pissed off another parent today. Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that just what? I'm telling you what.
I was gonna send him a card.
Yeah. Police interview my kids at school and I don't know anything about it. I'm going to be pissed off too.
Absolutely.
If nobody called and let me know, hey, either one, we're going to go interview your kid at school, or two, hey, we interviewed your kid at school today. If I don't get one of those calls,
or we're here interviewing your kid, would you like to step down here?
Yeah, that's
You damn right.
Jesus. That's just the indifference is just so frustrating, and in a job that's supposed to be public service. We're a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think there actually is another call from this parent. I can't remember for sure, but I did remember this part. It's the reason I wanted to play it. This flat out unprofessionalism. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I did want to mention, I did look while we were listening. Karen Hallbach called at 2:37, and clearly not on this line because we're up to 16:10, so it's after 4 o'clock. So it clearly came in on channel 7. So anyway, anything we need to address for you? I apologize for not watching the chat more closely. Anything we can answer right now?
Not that I can tell. Susan says, are these calls after KH called in? Not yet.
Yes, they are. We're beyond that.
Oh, what time okay, I didn't see. Can't see.
She called in at 2:37. Karen Hallbach did.
2:37. Okay. All right.
And
sorry.
On channel 6, we're 10 after 4 in the afternoon. So the call's been an hour and a half old at this point.
And then I just think this is a pretty profound comment from Rhonda SD. Wish they'd stay away from kids in school.
Well, I think that, short of some serious crime, I don't disagree.
I don't
there's
either.
a problem, you need to get a hold of the parent, get a hold of school officials, and have a powwow. That's what I think, but what do I know?
Well,
anyway,
it sounds to me, just by the way those two were talking, that it's not an uncommon thing that, you know, that somebody in law enforcement or different parts of law enforcement, for whatever reasons, are pissing parents off. Well, why?
Yeah.
You know, just do the right thing. Be, you know, respectful of a child's naivety and not understanding, especially then, you know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just sounds like it's something that they're used to doing. They've never been challenged. So, or if they have, it's never gone anywhere. So they're just going to keep continuing to do what they do. And it's just
right.
really, it's not, it's a bad look. I mean, I don't, yeah, anyway, yeah. So that was an interesting comment, and I really appreciated that, Rhonda.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Chemical Sheriff's Department.
Hi, I have somebody that needs to be served on Dundas Road. Is that the right county? Or?
Yes, you do. I'll transfer. Hold on, please. Chemical Sheriff's Department.
Heather, I need to make an appointment to have her fingerprints.
I'll patch back to jail. Hold on. Chemical Sheriff's Department.
Hi, pass your information. Do you happen to have a fax number for the Appleton Police Department?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. How about a phone number for them?
832-5500.
55. Got it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Chemical Sheriff's Department.
Okay, my name is Richard. I'm fairly street.
Yes, sir.
That is?
Yes.
Sure. Just 3/4 of a mile this side of Waverly Beach.
Mm-hmm.
This may sound like a very unusual request, but I repossessed a car from somebody earlier this week, and I have that maybe they're going to try and take it back tonight.
Okay, did you repossess it legally?
Did I what?
Did you repossess it legally?
Oh, of course. I have a court order and everything.
Okay, well, if the parties do stop over, give us a call right away.
Oh, I'm not going to be here.
Well, we can't sit there.
Oh, no, I'm not asking that. I was just asking to make a random pass by.
Okay.
I should be back around 11 o'clock or so.
Okay, what's the address?
W6997 Lane 3.
Okay, and your name again, sir?
Richard Hansen, Hansen.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
It's a 95 Jeep. It's locked in my garage.
Okay.
But if you come across the railroad tracks, you come to the lake, you have to turn left. It's the second house. There's a big boat in the yard by the road.
Okay.
Okay, I would just appreciate it.
Do you have a cell phone number?
A cell phone number?
Cell phone?
I don't have a cell phone, sir.
Okay. Well, that's that.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Repo Man.
Hello?
Hi, is David there?
Hello?
Hello, David?
Yes?
Sheriff's Department, Calumet County.
Hello?
Yeah, I talked to the officer. If you need to talk to him, call Chilton Police Department tomorrow and talk to Sergeant Mark Ott, OTT.
Okay, and he's not there now?
No, sir, he's not.
Okay, so you don't know what this is about?
I can't say. So if you need to know any information, just call him tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye. Calumet County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, this is Tom Heen from Heen Meats in Kakana.
Yes.
We were wondering tomorrow if one of your sheriffs is driving by, if they could stop in here. Our mailbox, which is on Calumet side, I got picked off today by a pickup truck and a trailer.
Okay, do you want to... Sure. Yep.
All right.
Calumet County Sheriff's Department.
Mark? Investigator Mark Wieger.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
favor and run me a criminal history?
Sorry, I cut that off. Here it comes.
Sheriff's Department. Hey, Stephen. Yes, sir. Can you give me or do me a favor and run me a criminal history?
Sure, last name?
It's Brown, B-R-O-W-N.
Okay.
First name is Bobby.
Okay.
Middle L is in Lincoln. 031659 31659, male black.
Okay.
And I'll stop in and pick it up.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
That was weird.
Department?
Hey, Steve, I printed a 28 for Teresa Hallbach.
Uh-huh.
Could you see if there's been any activity with that license plate at all?
What do you mean?
If it's been run through the system at all by anybody like on a traffic stop?
Okay, I'll check and we'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, bye.
I want to pause it right here again. Another user on Reddit actually got an NCIC report, and strangely enough, through Allegheny County, Teresa's license plate was ran multiple times. Let's see, we're at it's 8 minutes after 5, according to this call, this next call. Her plate was ran multiple times that afternoon. I don't exactly know how. I can't remember the first time, but it was really early in the investigation, like around this time, Allegheny County. And they had, according to what they told this Reddit user, there are no reports. There were no reports generated. And they don't know who ran Teresa through their system or why so many times. So I'll put that in there. But this is the first call we've got on Channel 6 about Teresa. Anyway, continuing.
Cammie County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, could I speak with Leslie Lemieux, please?
She's on the road. I can have her call you.
Okay. Do you have my number then?
Go ahead.
920. Well, this is about a missing person report.
Yeah.
Ms. Lemieux was trying to help me find this person. She was looking for a license plate number.
Yes.
That I just found.
Yes, I'll have her call you.
Okay.
And your phone number?
920-205-1470.
And what's your name?
Scott.
I'll have her call you shortly.
Thanks.
Sure, bye.
Bye.
Everybody relate up with Scott Bladorn? I sure do.
Now what? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said, does everyone believe that's Scott Bladorn?
Oh. Well, I didn't have that in my mind when you said it.
They were looking for a license plate number, and he said, I just found it. I don't know anybody else named Scott that would have had that information.
Can you?
Yeah, Susan asked too. They all want you to play that part again. We all kind of do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Department.
Hi, could I speak with Leslie Lemieux, please?
She's on the road. I can have her call you.
Okay. Do you have my number then?
Go ahead.
920. Well, this is about a missing person report.
Yeah.
Ms. Lemieux was trying to help me find this person. She was looking for a license plate number.
Yes.
That I just found.
Yes, I'll have her call you.
Okay.
And your phone number?
920-205-1470.
And what's your name?
Scott.
I'll have her call you shortly.
Thanks.
Sure, bye.
Bye.
Okay, can you pause for a second, Jack?
Yep.
Lots of questions in the chat or comments
sure.
rather.
Sure.
Duke says that's Scott right off the bat. And then he says again, that's Scott Bladorn. And then Danny Brewer fan wants to know what time it was.
This call, let's see here. This call is at 17:09. So that's 9 minutes after 5.
Yep. And then, well, let me just put them up here. Nanzai 7 says, why would law enforcement need her plate number when they can cross-reference name, date of birth, and pull that info themselves? I kind of was wondering that, but Yeah, I mean, that make, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't
I mean,
know.
sound like that the call came in from Karen. Things went into motion. Leslie Lemieux called the house and talked to Scott Bladorn, which we don't have that call, and requested whatever, at least the license plate number.
Has anyone cross-referenced the telephone number that he gave?
It's different. I just checked CASO. The number he just gave is not the number that's listed for Scott Bladorn in CASO. It's a different number.
I wonder if that's the home phone number for Teresa's home phone. I don't.
He did hesitate initially when he started to give the number, and then he just was like, well, wait a minute, I'll just, and it's all, I was getting the feeling that he almost didn't want to give his phone number, but, I don't know, that could just be me. That was before you said it was Scott and all that other stuff, and so now I'm even more suspicious.
Would that be a mobile number or a burner phone?
So in America, if you give a phone number that starts off with 920, what does that mean?
That's the area code.
That's an area. Is that a home number?
Well, they're all every region has its own area code that covers a certain region.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not a cell phone number. That's not a cell phone number?
It could be.
It could be, but it's hard to, I mean, I don't know. I could tell you, maybe give you some area codes of cell phone numbers that I'm familiar with where I live, but I have no idea if that's what would be one in Calumet or Manitowoc or any of that.
Well, I mean, you can get a cell phone, get a new number, and wherever you live, it's probably going to be a local area code and telephone number. You can move, across the country and remain with that same area code and cell phone number.
Yeah.
It's still going to work. Depending on your provider, you may incur extra charges because of that, but probably not these days.
When did that change, Jack? Because remember when you couldn't take your cell phone number with you?
Yeah, it was.
That changed.
Yeah.
It's been many, many years ago, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, it was not too many years after cell phones really kind of hit there in the later 90s, I can't remember the year that changed. But yeah, you're right.
So yeah, the chat is popping right now.
Can someone in chat check this number? I'll give the number. This is the number that's listed in CASO for Scott Bladorn. It's 920-989-2911.
Luke says he did.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's been a few people Googling and checking in the CASO. So
yeah, there's other services that are out there that you can plug in. There's reverse telephone directory, and you can get some information out of. I mean, there's paid services that you can get far more. So, but clearly other phone calls have happened that we don't have. So
Duke says, "Say it again, Doc. Say the number again." He must have
920-989-2911.
I don't know why that just seems like it's Teresa's home phone number to me. I could be wrong though. I can't remember. I used to have them kind of memorized, but
I've got
Mr.
Karen
President
Hallbach's
says
number.
2911 was Teresa's number.
Okay,
yeah.
I've got Karen Hallbach's phone number too.
Okay.
Do you want me to give that one?
Yeah.
It's 920-989-1098.
Did you get that one, Duke, or Mr. President, or? It's my call box.
Ah, okay.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. That she would give Mike's number. Huh.
So Duke says the number he gave in that call is his cell.
Okay.
So, and then he says the number in the police report is his and Teresa's home landline number.
Right. Okay.
Okay. That explains it. I was thinking that 2911 was Teresa's.
Oh, you guys are quick. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions we can address right now?
I think you got people doing some side work right now. I think we're okay.
Okay. I'm sure there's going to be more. I mean, this is the third. We're still relatively new. I can't remember Channel 7. I think there's actually more calls on Channel 7. But anyway. All right. Let's continue on.
Cameron County Sheriff's Department.
Hello, can I have JD, please?
Sure. Cameron County Sheriff's Department.
Hello, this is Craig Simple calling. I just talked to Mark Wiegert here just a couple of minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is he available?
I'll check. Hold on.
Thank you.
I'll transfer you to his voicemail. He's on the phone. Just leave a message. He'll call you right back.
Okay, thank you.
Cameron County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, it's Appleton Police Unit 9556.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm just curious, is it possible that we can run Calumet County animal license through you? Do you have access to that information?
Oh, I can look. What's the tag number?
Tag number is 0246, and that's a 2005.
0246. Okay, does it say, okay, want to hold on? I'll check.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nope, I can't find him on that list.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure. No problem.
Sorry, pause for a second, Jack.
Yep.
So, let's see. Mr. President is wondering what time is that one, and I'm not sure exactly because I missed the question when it might have been posted, but wants to know what time that call is.
Hold on, just
the one where Wiegert, he says the one where Wiegert was on the phone.
When Wiegert called, that's like, I think it's like this call, right? Or Sipple. I think that was the call for this one. Yeah, which would have been 1810 or 1813, which is 10 after 6, 13 after 6.
So is that what time Sipple called and asked for Wiegert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 10 or 13 after. I don't remember which call it was, but it was right before this one, so close.
I don't think we can really make it any easier for you to read, not even doing that. So they're trying to read times and stuff from the screen, and it's too hard to do.
Yeah, I mean you have to put it on higher quality HD. If you don't, it's a little fuzzy. But you got to go to the settings and change it to the HD setting. Otherwise, it kind of blurs out on you.
Okay.
So all right, we're good to
Sorry.
go.
I think we're good.
No problem. Oh, okay. Here we go.
County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steve. It's Leslie.
Yes.
Could you also check the number for me and see what the source and where it's from? It should be a fax number, I believe. Area code 920-435-1367.
Okay, we have no access to faxes.
Okay.
I could try to find the prefix what 435 is, but I wouldn't be able to find that fax.
Okay. Could you do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Leave the computer over there, Mr. 26.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Sheriff's Norfolk Brian.
Hi, is this Mr. Captain?
Nope, he works day shift. You want to call back tomorrow during the day.
Oh, all right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Hi, this is Alan calling from the Walmart in Chilton.
Yes.
And I'm just calling to let you know that we're going to be doing a sprinkler test. Okay?
Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Why are you working? You sound miserable.
I don't know.
I was going to call you and give you a really hard time about the fact that I was working nights last night and you weren't here. And
Well, see, I thought you were off yesterday.
no, I worked afternoons just for you. And then, falling sick, that's all right. I was going to give you a really hard time, and then I heard you tonight, and it's like, I don't do it, but I'm miserable. Are you feeling any better?
A little bit better.
Oh, well, I'll try and keep it nice and quiet if you guys need me.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
All right.
Sheriff's Norfolk Brian. Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Can you give me a Toggle's home phone number?
Sure.
Read it again.
The 9714.
I'm sorry, 8971?
849-9714.
9714, thanks.
Sure, fine.
Bye.
It's going on 7 minutes to 7, 1853.
Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
I know, see here.
Yes.
I switched over.
Oh, great. Now we got Stefani.
Yes, you do.
Thanks. Bye. Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Hey, Steve, could you do a phone lookup on a phone number from Manitowoc for me?
Sure, go ahead.
920-682-5719.
Okay, want to hold on, please?
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
George Zipper.
How do you spell that?
Zipperer.
Okay.
Address of 4433 Counting Trunk D's and Boy, Manitowoc.
4433?
Yes.
D. Manitowoc. So they give the middle initial or?
No.
Like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Please. Yes, I got it right now. It's county. Could you see if Manitowoc has him in-house, and if there's possible in-house on John, it would be his son possibly.
Okay.
And dates of birth, and then I can check out a criminal history and those too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, bye. Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Hey, Steve, could I have Dietering, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Camas County Sheriff's Permit.
Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to deposit the money in the bank on, where Kmart is, Walmart is. That's the bank on the highway.
In Chilton?
Yeah, it's in Chilton.
Okay.
And the night deposit thing only goes halfway shut and it's jammed up, so it's half open and half closed. I don't think anybody can get in. I'm in the.
Thanks for calling. County Sheriff's Department.
Hello. What is Taylor out on?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I thought you sent them on something. I didn't hear.
No, Penny.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you...
Okay, I gotta go.
Bye.
Yeah, Judy?
Hi, Sherry. Did you just try calling?
Yeah, Uyghur's been trying to call Dean for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, he has. Well, he's here. He was on the other phone. Is he trying to call in now? Otherwise, have him call again.
He was calling on the radio.
Oh, he's calling on the radio?
Yes.
Get your radio on? There it is. Okay.
Okay, tell him to go direct with him.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you, Steve. Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Department. Camas County Sheriff's Department.
Well, I'm looking for the ambulance.
Well, I can dispatch him. Where do you want him?
I saw them earlier. My nephew was having asthma.
Sure. Watch on the... My end was a phone number.
Jack, can you pause for just a second? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm trying to. So I'm struggling with time references here because I'm not always seeing the question as it's coming up. But Mr. President says or asks, wait a minute, if Wiegert spoke to Schmitz at 6 p.m. and then drove to Teresa's 15 to 20 minutes away, how was he on the office phone when Sipple called him at 6:11 to 6:18 or whenever that was? And then he says, and how did Wiegert know to send AC directly to Stephen Avery's within a few minutes of arriving at Teresa's house with all the stuff he supposedly did there before that?
You know, I can't fully answer that. They're good questions. And the only thing that I can possibly say is that there's other phone calls that are not, well, if they're recorded, we don't have them. That's the only way that I know that could happen. There are other things going on in the background that we're not privy to. They're not included anywhere that we've got.
Or when did Karen Horbach call in? Officially
2:37.
So what time are these calls now? They're in 6 o'clock, something around there?
Yeah. Well, see, this call here that we just played was at 19:10 or 19:18, so that's 7:18 p.m. So we're several hours after her call on this channel.
So remember what Kratz wrote in his book? The fact that we get into his office and said, you won't believe where Teresa was last seen.
Yep.
So you're right. The wheels would have been in motion hours ago. They would have worked out where Teresa was, her last stops, and that explains why they sent Colburn over ASAP to Stevens and then to the Zipro.
Yeah, and remember, there is a conference type call that we actually got in 2022 with Manitowoc people talking with Calumet people. There was 6 of them and talking on this conference call. You guys remember that? It was Uyghur, Dettering, I can't remember who.
Was it
Remaker? Yep. I think Baldwin was in there. There's a bunch of them on that conference call. So again, the only way that I can even partially explain what Mr. President is asking is that there had to be other calls going on in the background that we're not privy to. We don't have them.
All right.
Yeah, things swung in motion very, very quick. And like I said, that's the only good thing that I read in Kratz's book. The fact that Wiegert went down to Kratz's office and said you wouldn't believe, and when you think, oh Jesus, Stephen's name is on their lips already, and this is on the same day that Karen reports Teresa missing.
If you remember, and Susan did that. We still haven't. We've never done it, but this differences between edition 1 and edition 2 of his book. His first edition, he said it was that morning.
Correct. Yep, correct. I mean, I agree. There's stuff going on in the background.
Yeah.
The rapidity of their response and the magnitude of their response, to me, suggests it's no fluke, right? Where was it? Somebody posted something about using the radio because the Averys listened to the broadcasts on the
scanner. That was Colburn.
Colburn.
Yeah.
Is that
That's the reason he said he made the cell phone calls instead of using the radio to call on the flight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. I apologize, Mr. President, that I can't fully answer your question. I just don't know. We don't have enough answers.
Well, it tends to suggest that these guys were ready and primed to act and act very quickly.
Well, we've talked about this before, and it's kind of a I don't want to say bigoted, but it kind of is, between people that are, how should we say? I won't say high society. They get top line service, whereas if Joe Schmo calls in, they get service, but it's sort of like the difference between what we saw with Christine Rudy, how her case was treated in this case, night and day.
Well, it's I don't want to say popularity, but I mean, it's who you know in small areas like this. It's who you know, I think, and not necessarily who is wealthy, but who is accepted in a specific status group or whatever you want to call it. So, it's, I don't know. I think there's definitely, and, I mean, it's I like you, Jack. I don't want to sound bigoted, but it's just a fact that, if you, well, I shouldn't say it's a fact, but if you take the same crime, in the exact same crime in an affluent area or more affluent area, or and a very low
crime-ridden, crime.
Yeah. Who's going to get the service first? If it's the exact same call, exact same time, exact same circumstances, we know. I mean, it seems like it's that way. It could be wrong. I could, be off with that, but that's kind of it's kind of what I've seen, especially even this last 10, 20 years.
I think we all have. Yeah, I think we all have.
So, anyway, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
It's frustrating, again, I referenced the Rudy case because of how her case was treated comparatively how this case was treated. Now, I know it's not exactly the same circumstance, but it's somewhat close. It's not the same area, but it's still in the same region. So
yeah, it's a complete contrast. And there were suggestions here about Mike Horbach hanging the flyers pretty quickly, and the fact that they were organized on the 2nd of November. Oh, look, the wheels were in motion, and happened really, really quick. Yeah.
Well, personally, this is just this is speculation, and I say this, and I need to say it because, the first flyers that we saw, they got a macro date at the bottom of being printed on the 2nd, which was the day before. I personally think they've been looking for Teresa since Monday. I mean, the family. And that's why I wanted the calls prior to November 3rd, which is what we've got, and couldn't get them. So I think the family was looking, maybe not hard, but hard enough, calling a cell phone, maybe calling some friends, looking for whatever. And then by the 2nd, and nobody's talked to her, I think she talked to her family pretty regularly. And I'm like, well, I mean daily, if not multiple times per day. And then even going by her mom and dad's house, because, she just lived right there. She lived right beside them. So it's not like it was like out of the way. I think they were already looking for her. I think there's more to that story that we probably will never know. I've come to that realization. I mean, I think you think the same thing, right, Doc?
I do, but it also makes you wonder whether the Avery salvage yard itself was under surveillance. People taking note of who's arriving and who's leaving. I mean, remember, there was a very sensitive case going on with the civil lawsuit at that time. And I can't recall where I read it, but there was a rumor going around that there was a surveillance setup in Redon's trailer. You know, the trailers, the hunting trailers?
Yeah, Stingray.
They have a prime view of Stephen's trailer right from across. And if you have a look at some photographs, you can see that there's a clear view directly looking at Stephen's trailer. All these little snippets are very, very important. And it's gold. It really is gold.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of speculation, and again, it's speculation after he filed the lawsuit. I personally think they were watching him very closely for anything that they could do to trip him up, right?
Well, yeah, and when you consider where they were as far as the civil case was at, I agree. I mean, that makes sense to me because they were, I don't know, I would imagine that they were kind of in panic mode at that point. How many more depots did they have to go through, before they were ready to start a trial or whatever? And so,
and whose depots? Not only how many, but whose.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's even more key.
Yep, it's the pinnacle. Yep.
Yeah, it's just.
I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember correctly, there was Avery's neighbor, a woman, who said that she saw surveillance van. This is way in the beginning.
Oh yes, a dark van.
In front of the,
yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Van, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, if they caught on to the fact that they were listening in with their police scanners, it's quite likely that they had countermeasures. In other words, listening in on what they were doing as well. And I can't believe that they weren't watching the Avery salvage yard and Stephen in particular, right? And it also, remember Kathy Williford, her relationship with law enforcement, right? Was she was she part of DOJ?
That's right. She was a DCI agent.
DCI agent. Now you tell me, what is a DCI agent doing photographing vehicles? It's an undercover, right? Basically basically as a spying, getting the heartbeat of what's happening on the Avery salvage yard, right? To me, it sounds like a sting type of operation, right?
Yeah.
The fact that things happen so fast, you look at the difference, the way George Zipperer was treated compared to Stephen Avery. George Zipperer was very rude, belligerent, had a nasty dog, and they joked about it, right? We listened to the calls. They, he won't like it. George won't like it. With Stephen, boom, they were there, front door, bang, bang. No mucking around.
Yep.
And of course, where did Pam of God go?
She went straight to the RAV. Straight to it.
straight to the RAV. Yep, correct.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody else does too that's paid attention to these calls. Fully understand that a lot of these calls have been removed or just not included at all. I mean, you can hear it even as we've gotten now into the afternoon, evening. They're calling in to talk to various officers, and they were like, I'll transfer you, and that call ends. We don't have that other part, even though they're recorded. And the reason I know that is because Leslie Lemieux call is recorded with Tom Pierce. Right? It's the same office.
Yep, correct. And, our focus at the moment is on Tom Sawinski and then Baresh. And, that call, that particular call where Sawinski spoke allegedly with Senglob, my God, that could be so important. It could be nothing or it could be huge. We don't have it. We do not have it.
Right. It's cut off.
Which goes to show how many potential calls here are missing, and we don't know.
Absolutely.
and we will
we'll never know.
No.
A whole
Alrighty.
day is missing in Manitowoc. A whole day, the 4th.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
With no
Say
explanation. Well, I think Larry Ladonna told Rookie at one point, it was lost or didn't get recorded or something. There's some ridiculous excuse. Well, how can you skip an entire day? The 3rd's recorded. How can you skip an entire day? But anyway, I digress. All right. Like I said, we're at this call is at 1918. That's 7:18 p.m. Let's get a few more. Going. Again, continue with the questions. We'll pause and talk about it. Here we go. I think this is a non-answer. Yeah.
First responder 410 en route. All 2414 route.
Not sure why we're getting a radio call on dispatch line. Oh.
404 on C.
Oh, thank you, responder to dispatch. We got enough responders on scene. The whole team first responder to Calumet Dispatch. Could you get 860 warning we need a paramedic intercept? Go ahead. So they're going to take Highway A because there are too many deer on Irish Road. Oh, I'm sorry, Irish Road all the way. Delta first responder 410 to Calumet Dispatch. We're done on scene.
Calumet County Sheriff's Permit.
Hi, is this the Holstein police?
No, we enter the calls after hours.
Oh, okay. I have a missing cat. Who do I report that to?
Yeah, to us.
Okay.
Okay, what's the address?
1906 Pleasant Avenue.
Okay, and the name?
Diane Wagner.
Okay, your phone number?
418-3143.
Yeah, it's a cat. Okay, we'll put it in our book.
Okay, because he does have tags on him, but it's not the...
Sometimes on that call we just had.
Sure, hold on.
Okay, thank you.
County Sheriff's Permit.
Yes, this is Kim Winkler, the New Holstein first responder. Could you please give me some times on that call we just had?
Sure, hold on. En route 1921 and 1947.
1947?
Yes.
And tell me, when were we dispatched again?
1919.
1919. Okay, I thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Calumet County Sheriff's Permit.
Good evening, this is Peter over to Mr. 26.
Nice and quiet, Chet.
Oh, well, you got a missing person, though.
Oh, yeah.
Sheriff just called me. I'm trying to find out what more information about where he's missing from.
Well, the sheriff didn't tell me he called you. I'll see if I can find him. Hold on, please.
He's sending a fax out, but I've got a crew actually just coming back from Manitowoc. Trying to get him heading in the right direction.
Sure, why don't you hold on? I'll see if I can find him.
Thanks much.
Sure. Did you call DB26?
Yes, I did.
Okay, they're on the line.
Okay.
Calumet County Sheriff's Permit.
Hi, this is Diana from MVP 26.
I'll transfer you to the sheriff. Hold on.
Okay.
We won't get to hear that call.
Hi, I was just trying to let you know we're on our way to the sheriff's department
Okay.
for an interview about the missing woman.
Okay.
I just wanted to know who I was going to talk to.
You'll be talking to the sheriff.
And what's his name?
Jerry Poggle. Pagel.
Pagel, and it's Poggle?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and it's in Chilton, correct?
Yes, at the courthouse. East
All
side
right, thank
building.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
pause when it switches here. Doc, remember what Poggle said about getting the media involved? He got all this information together. That's when this was right here.
Yes, yeah, it was that evening that he approached the media and got the information out. So he personally went in and got that organized. So things occurred very, very rapidly. And of course, Sheriff Pagel knows the Horbach family, but he denied knowing. I believe he denied knowing who Teresa Horbach was, which I find unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, if he knows the family, I can't believe he wouldn't know that there's several children and so forth, and maybe even the history of with the the brothers and all so forth. But this happened around that last call was at 8:15, so they got the information. They got it on the air by 10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock, correct. Yeah, we covered that in one of our in several of our podcasts. We went through the whole timeline of it. Very interesting.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Good evening. This is Scott Hurley from Fox 11 News calling.
I'll patch you to the sheriff. Hold on, please.
Thanks.
Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Hello, this is Rose Wetstein. I live on the end of Fox Street.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody report about this deer that's running around? My grandson and his daughter were hunting on Saturday morning, and this white-faced deer followed them coming back from the river.
Okay.
But they didn't. Then my grandson called it in to your office there, and then they gave him a DNR number.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to the DNR guy, and he checked back with him again, too. But the deer is hanging out up there by Tom Haymauer.
Okay. That's just leave him be.
Well, I don't know. Somebody, it might be a pet or somebody, right?
Police Department, can I help you?
Yes, good evening. Miami County Sheriff's Department down in Chilton. Do you take care of the Oneida Tribal Police also?
The tribal what?
The Tribal Police? Is that the same as you?
Yeah, Town of Oneida.
Town of Oneida? Okay, if we send a teletype for you to check for a missing person up there on the reservation, would you be able to do that for us?
Sure.
Okay, we'll be sending a teletype shortly.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Bye. Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, this is Kent from 860.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if I can get the time fax and that intercept.
I'll fax it right away for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Sheriff's Department.
Hi, Steve. It's Joe.
Yes.
Hey, do you guys have a missing person? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Do you need our thermal anyway?
Do you know where she's at?
No.
Oh, yeah, we don't know where she's at.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
she's been missing since Monday.
Oh, okay. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know.
I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Hi, can you page 860 for a transfer to St. Elizabeth Hospital, please?
Sure we will.
Thank you.
Requesting backup rig 860. Report to the ER for transfer. For transfer.
Texas 860. We acknowledge page 860 will be taking a transfer.
Transfer.
Miami County Sheriff's Department. I can hardly hear you.
Johnny.
Yeah, how are you doing, sir?
Good.
Yes, sir. Hold on. I'll switch you over to somebody that knows more than me. Thanks. Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Stevie.
Yo.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Do we have an in-house number for Ameritech Security?
We'll check.
Oh, we can't.
The number we have, JD, is 800-807-4205.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Later.
Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Feedering is going out to the address of 4433.
County Trunk B?
County Trunk B, Manitowoc, yeah.
Okay.
You'll be with Manitowoc County.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye.
So that's Pago reporting at the dispatch that Dettering is going with Manitowoc over to Zipper's house. It is 21:18, so that's 9:18 p.m.
Miami County Sheriff's Department.
NBC 26, this is NBC 26 calling. We got all your information about the missing woman.
Mm-hmm.
Just see if anything, if she shows up or anything could...
I'll patch to the sheriff. Hold on, please.
Okay.
And if he doesn't answer, just leave a message.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Steve. Hold on. That'd be good. Steve, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to check on two phone numbers for me?
Sure.
920-254-6635.
Okay.
And where's it? 894-3912.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
That is Mark.
Yeah, that 894-3912.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Schmitz.
Okay, that makes sense. The 8941?
Yes. No record for the other one.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, thanks.
Sure, bye. Miami County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, is Mark Weaver around?
I can check. Who's calling?
This is Dennis Jacobs from Manitowoc County.
Hold on.
I have his cell phone.
Sure, hold on, please.
Investigator Weigrid's office.
Yeah, Mark, please.
John, you busy? All right, call me back when you're done.
Mark?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Dennis Jacobs from Manitowoc County for you.
All right, go ahead.
County Sheriff's Department. Sure, hold on. He's on the phone, so. Yeah, she's in that same office. Yep, she just refaxed it again.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened the first time. Okay, if not, just call us back. Is that what you need?
I can't even hear him.
Yep, sir.
That's what they...
Thanks, bye. Sheriff's Department.
Steve, can you do a teletype for me as soon as possible?
Yeah, for sure.
Green Bay Police.
Okay. Go ahead.
Requesting assistance in checking for a missing person by the name of Teresa.
Okay. Address?
At the address of 215 South Quincy Street, Apartment 3, Green Bay.
Okay. I'll fill it out right away.
And have them, so you can put on there as soon as possible.
Okay.
And if there's somebody there, I would like a name and an address. I tried to do it over the phone, they wouldn't do it.
What do you need? The name?
The name of who's living there and an address, and a check for a missing person.
Okay.
Not address, but the name of the person, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you pause for just a second?
Yep.
Sorry, I missed. Mr. President says, what time is this call with Uyghur back in the office?
This call is at 21:34. It's 9:34.
And I'm confusing dates for Bernadette Zelensky. Oops. Let's see. Let me get back to the original question here. It's not that one. Nope. Oh, right here, right below. Was Monday the 2nd or 3rd? I'm confused by the question. That's my fault, not yours. Bernadette.
The 3rd was on Thursday. The 4th was Friday. The 5th was Saturday. Because they found the RAV on the 5th, and it was a Saturday morning.
Well, she's referencing the date on the screen that says 11/3/2005. And that would have been Wednesday, wouldn't it?
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday.
Has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I can pull my calendar up and scroll it back, but it's Thursday. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah, it is Thursday. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
I'm
else?
sorry. Yeah, I it's just like when you have a holiday on a Monday and going back to work or school on that day after.
You're off.
Tuesday.
You're off a day. You're off a day.
You're off a day, and that's exactly what I just did.
And you're off. And you're off a day all day long.
The whole week. The whole week. For me,
I've done that. Well, I've done that too. But yeah, to answer Mr. President, 9:34. Let's see. 20. Well, I'm sorry, 9:44 was that call? Was that call? Yeah. I know it's hard to see. It's hard for me to see. I kind of have to get up here and look. But if you look at the blue line there, it says 21:34. All these are time stamped. And if you look at this line here, there's more information. It gives you the channel number and the date and the time. So it's in two places. Anyway, let's continue on. Keep the questions coming.
Calumet County Sheriff's Permit. No, hold on. I'll transfer you.
Can't even hear that person.
Sorry. One more time.
Sure.
Mr. President is wondering if there's any chance you could announce the time before the calls. It's okay if you can't.
Well, I can if you guys can hear me over the call. I can do it. Absolutely. All right. I can just tell you right now, this next call coming is at 2200. That's 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock.
Calumet County Sheriff's Department.
Good evening. This is Liz with ADP Security Services. I'm calling to notify you of a burglar alarm from a business.
Sure. Address?
West 3603 Highway H. It's a motion from the furnace room. My callback is allied for me.
Thank you.
Next call is at 10:04 p.m.
Calumet County Sheriff's Department.
Good evening. This is Liz with ADP Security Services. Yes, I'm calling to update you on an alarm at West 3603 Highway H.
Yes.
And we spoke with Tim, the alarm.
The business trunk H.
Right.
Add that, please.
Irrelevant.
County Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
What site were you using to do the reverse directories? Can you tell me that?
Sure. Hold on.
1018.
Any who telephone number.
Oh, I think I have that on my AnyWho's database search.
Yeah, and then it comes up there. It has home, yellow pages, white pages, reverse lookup.
Oh, shit, that didn't come up here. AnyWho?
Yeah, AnyWho.
I got nothing here.
Yeah, this is at still we're around 1019, and Uyghur doesn't know how to use the browser or whatever to do a reverse lookup. He's having Steve, the dispatcher, do it for him. That's what's going on right now. He's trying to figure out how to do that.
Fucking computer. Could you run 3 of them for me? Sure. First one. 920.
Listen, pause for 1 second so I can be a smart ass. Fucking computer, like the computer doesn't know what it's doing.
2455. 2455. Okay. 405.
Okay, just a sec. Oh, I was doing a message. Okay, nothing for 360-2455.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, that's probably the cell.
Okay, next one.
405. 1998.
That sounds like a cell also. To Dan Morrow, Morrow.
Okay.
The address?
Sure.
3030, I'll spell the road, Sonoran Court, Green Bay.
Okay.
Next one.
662-0127.
Okay, list to Romeo Santiago. Ready for the address?
Sure.
2922 Brookview Court, Green Bay.
Does that name ring a bell for anybody? This is something I've completely forgotten about. Didn't he say Santiago?
Yeah.
I don't remember that name ever being brought up, and I can't imagine he's working on any other case. I'm going to back this up.
Ready for the address?
Sure.
2922 Santiago.
27.
Okay, list to Romeo Santiago.
Never heard this name. Or I've heard it, but I forgot about it. Anyone? Nothing? All right. I didn't think so, because I don't remember it at all. Okay.
Ready for the address?
Sure.
2922 Brookview Court, Green Bay.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Next call is at 10:23.
You have a county sheriff's permit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I finally got some information to give you on your missing person.
Ah, okay.
It's a 25-year-old girl from St. John, Teresa Holbuck.
Okay.
Apparently she's never done this before. She hasn't contacted any of her family members since Monday. Driving a 99 Toyota RAV4.
99.
It's a RAV4. It's like a small little SUV.
Oh, yeah, those Jeeps.
Yeah, okay, Jeep. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Yes. Okay.
It's green in color.
Okay.
Plate number Sam William Henry 582.
Okay.
Apparently she's self-employed. Apparently she's friends with, from what Uyghur was telling me, that's what Deidre was working on in Manitowoc County, friends with Steve Avery.
Okay.
Remember him?
That guy, yep.
Yeah, and then...
Friends with Steve Avery? Really?
Whoa!
That's what Uyghur told him? Come on.
Whoa! I don't remember hearing that before. Also...
Doc, is your hair on fire?
Well, you know, the thing is, yes, it is. I'll love you to play that call again, but as someone already commented, it was reported as green, right? Color of the RAV4 as green. Yep. Interesting.
Also, I wanted to, did he say that her family she hasn't been in touch with her family since Monday?
That's right.
Was that, okay, why did I feel like she hadn't been, because she was supposed to go to Grandpa's birthday party on Monday, wasn't she, or Sunday, and didn't show up.
Yeah, and also she was meant to go to her family to collect something.
Right, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
So it wasn't Monday, was it, the last time they had had contact with her, was it?
Well, there's two different reports, and I think Doc remembers it, and probably others. If you read the CASO, what I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, the CASO report does say Sunday.
Yeah.
However, if you listen to Karen Hallbach's call and getting this relayed through her husband, Scott Lodorn said he saw her Monday. Last time.
Right. I guess I was taking it literal in the sense that when he says family, I guess I wasn't including Scott Lodorn, but he was the one, I guess, who made the information to Tom. But okay, all right. I'm sorry. Okay, so James is asking, when was the Halloween party? I thought the Halloween party was on Saturday or Sunday.
No, I
don't remember.
I think it was Saturday night, but I could be mistaken. But I think it was Saturday night, and then Grandpa's birthday party was supposed to be Sunday afternoon. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I recall.
Yeah.
Hey, does Mark Wiegert have his own secretary? Mark Wiegert's office.
No, I know, huh?
Was that weird? Mark Wiegert's office. He has his own personal.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. I think there was just probably Leslie or one of the other detectives or somebody back there. Maybe Wendy Baldwin had answered the phone for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering too if there's Sam William Henry right there, 582. Hey, Jamie. So, do you think also, kind of going to Kay's comment, do you think that by this time there was already not necessarily extra personnel being brought in for folk to handle the phone calls, but like you said, maybe it was Baldwin or Lemieux or somebody. There was probably it sounds like they had so much all of a sudden going on, and you can feel the new tension or the new stress. Just listen. I feel like it anyway. Just listening to these calls back and forth. So I'm just wondering if there were, by this point, they were already starting to use extra people around the office and things like that, to free up Mark Wiegert so that he didn't have to answer his own phones and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just felt like I could sense a change in the atmosphere altogether.
Yeah, I just think that whoever that officer was just happened to be in his office and he was doing something else, and he says, "Hey, grab that," or something. That's what I think. But it did ramp up pretty quickly. I don't recall any calls yet, at least from Calumet, that they were getting more personnel in. Or Manitowoc, actually. I think that really started more on Saturday, the 5th. They really started piling people in, calling them in. Since people work extra hours on their regular day and all that kind of stuff. So there may be some calls on the 4th, but we hear a lot more about calling people in on the Manitowoc side than we did the Calumet side. There's some, I think, but yeah, I know what you're saying. When you lay out you lay it out that way for me, I can see that point. So yeah. Alrighty, yeah. Hey, Lawson Plate, how you doing, man? Well, thanks for dropping in. All right, let's continue on, and we are at 10:23.
And somebody else that they tried calling, but I don't know, he apparently wanted a lawyer right away, so they were going to go over and talk to him in person.
Where does she live?
Right in St. John itself.
She works here in Brilliant.
Oh, they didn't say she worked in Brilliant.
Is she in Holt?
Hold on, I'll check for you.
I want to say we had her on a disturbance here with a guy one night over there.
Okay.
The name sounds familiar. Might not be the same one, but...
Well, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, take a chance. No, nothing since 99. She's been clean.
That one. That girl was. Okay, how do you spell the last name?
Holbach. Halbach. And her date of birth is 3/22 of 80.
And she's been missing since Monday?
Yeah, apparently she hasn't contacted any of her family members, and apparently it's not like her.
Okay. So you said she's self-employed?
Yeah, I think that's what Uyghur said.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will, is this on the QT, or you want to...
No, it's TV 11 or TV 26 is doing an interview with somebody else tonight right now. I don't know if it's Jerry or if it's Uyghur.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give it out, do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do our best to look for her around here.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thanks, Steve. Hope you're feeling better, man.
Thanks.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hamilton Sheriff's Department.
Hey, one more question.
Sure.
You guys sent out that teletype for the ATL.
Yes.
Did it make it to the local board or at 11 o'clock? Both those know.
I got a copy here we can put down.
Okay.
Did you want one for Richard's office directly, or?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And then, actually, if you can make me two of them, can you do that?
Yes.
And then I'll put one on their board in the patrol room.
Okay.
Otherwise, it gets mad at me.
Yeah, I'll see where Patty put it. Hold on.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Steve, when you put that in missing and endangered, does that go nationwide?
Yes.
It does.
It should go NCIC. Yeah.
NCIC. Great. Okay, thanks.
I'll double check, but yeah, it should.
Okay, great. Thanks. Bye.
Hey,
2238. Yes.
Hey, Jack, sorry. Not this call, but the previous one. Did I hear it right that I said that somebody lawyered up right away?
Yeah, somebody wanted a lawyer up right away.
Yeah, I heard that. I was wondering I was wondering who they were talking about.
Yeah.
I know
I don't
that
know.
a few calls back.
It was not this one, but the previous. So
I can back it up.
thank you.
Like a small little SUV.
Oh, yeah, those Jeeps.
Yeah, okay, Chief, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, yes. Okay.
It's green in color.
Okay.
Plate number Sam William Henry 582.
Okay.
Apparently she's self-employed. Apparently she's friends with, from what Uyghur was telling me, that's what Deidre's working on in Manitowoc County, friends with Steve Avery.
Doc wanted to hear that part again anyway, so, and I forgot. Apologies, Doc. Friends with Stephen Avery. What? All right, let's find out who wanted to lawyer up.
Okay.
Remember
oh, that guy, yep.
Yeah, and then somebody else that they tried calling, but I don't know, he apparently wanted a lawyer right away, so they were going to go over and...
Could they be talking about Zipper? Because he just now said they kind of wanted to go over.
That's what I was wondering, but I thought it was too early, too soon still. Because Zipper did want to lawyer up right away, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Is Dieterding the first person who went there?
Colburn drove by first and the lights were out on his way back to headquarters. Isn't that right, Doc? Am I getting that correct? And then they had their big powwow.
Yep.
At Manitowoc HQ Links meeting. They decided 3 of them would go back over to Zippers. That was Remaker, Dettering, and Colburn.
Yeah, they picked up the material that Teresa Horbuck had left behind.
So, I just don't remember Zipper's report. I'd have to read it again to be sure. But I think I don't know who else it could be at this time of night on the 3rd. And he was drunk anyway, like Doc said, and belligerent as hell.
Yeah. What did you think, Neverly? Did you think... Because that's what I thought when I first heard it, and I just... But did you have an idea of who you were thinking they were talking about now?
Yes. However, it's outrageous what I thought, where my mind went. My mind went to the Holbachs.
Oh, wow.
But does that make any sense?
Well,
not from anything that we have. I mean, any documentation that we have, no. But I mean, I think it's got to be Zippers. He got one of the lawyer up.
Me too.
Yeah, I think so too.
It took him 20 minutes to get in the damn door. So, anyway, all right, let's move on.
Jamie Hart says, "Let me guess, she was friends with Jeffrey Dahmer too."
My God, that's friends with Stephen Avery. Where the hell did that come from, man? That's crazy.
That's craziness. Yeah. Anyway.
Judy Dvorak. That's where it came from. I'm kidding, but you know.
Yeah. Kidding, not kidding.
Or Strauss.
Well, Strauss is not on the case yet, but she's going to be soon. All right, here we go.
But that doesn't prevent her from making a phone call.
That's true. That's absolutely true. That we never
Pure
get to hear.
Speculation. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Apparently wanted a lawyer right away, so they were going to go over and talk to him in person.
Got it.
Where does she live?
Right in St. John itself.
She works here in Brilliant.
Oh, they didn't say she worked in Brilliant.
Is she in-house?
Hold on, I'll check for you.
I want to say we had her on a disturbance here with a guy one night over there.
Okay.
That name sounds familiar. Might not be the same one, but...
Well, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, take a chance. No, nothing since 99.
And he just said that, I meant to say this a minute ago and I forgot. She did have a charge of some kind, maybe a DUI. I can't remember. I got it from Green Bay. That's where it's from. That's what he's saying. Nothing since 99. And we've got that record. I mean, or the documentation is in the library. What I got from Green Bay. So I can't remember exactly. And there's also there's something else there too, but that's what he's talking about. Nothing since 99, because she said, didn't we have something with her over in Brilliant? Well, no, nothing since 99, and that was in Green Bay. Moving on.
He's been clean.
That one. That's the wrong one. Okay, how do you spell the last name?
Holbach, Halbach. And her date of birth is 3/22/80.
She's been missing since Monday?
Yeah, apparently she hasn't contacted any of her family members, and apparently it's not like her.
Okay. So you said she's self-employed?
Yeah, I think that's what Uyghur said.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will, is this on the QC, or you want to...
No, it's TV11 or TV26 is doing an interview with somebody outside right now. I don't know if it's Jerry or if it's Uyghur.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give it out, do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do our best to look for her around here.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thanks, Steve.
Right.
Hope you're feeling better, man.
Thanks.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
More questions? Sure. You guys sent out that teletype for the ATL.
Yes.
Did it make it to the local board store at 11 o'clock? What was those notes?
I got a copy here we can put down.
Okay.
Did you want one for Rush's office directly, or?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And then, actually, if you can make me two of them, can you do that?
Yes.
And then I'll put one on their board in the control room.
Okay.
Otherwise, it gets mad at me.
Yeah, I'll see where Patty put it. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Sheriff's permit.
Hey, Steve, when you put that in missing and endangered, does that go nationwide?
Yes.
Yes.
It should go NCIC.
NCIC. Great. Okay, thanks.
I'll double check, but yeah, it should.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Bye. There's Mark.
Yeah, no luck at the casino.
Okay, thanks.
Sure, bye.
Duh, I'm sitting here talking while I'm muted. Okay.
I was just going to say, wait, what did I just, did I touch a button or something? I can't.
No, sorry. I had to mute for a second. I forgot to unmute. I paused it here because he talked about no luck at the casino. That's what this call was just about.
Yeah.
And there was a reference to checking the camera footage and so forth, I think surveillance, whatever, at some casino that's not too far away to see if anybody saw her. That's in the meeting, in this conference call meeting. Am I saying that right, Doc? Do you remember that?
Can you repeat that again, Jack 61?
Yeah. During that conference, this call that we just listened to, he said no luck at the casino. And they had talked about, during that conference between Manitowoc and Calumet, about checking the surveillance at the casino. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, I think you're correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to clear that up for anybody that's like, what? So clearly they've had some other conversation that's not recorded that Wiegert wanted checked, and this guy Steve, this dispatcher, is relaying that back to him. So, okay. All right, moving on, and we're moving into 10:45.
Sheriff's Car for Brain.
Hi, this is Paul Coney calling. Could you call the Brillion Sheriff or Police Department and have them meet me up at the Brillion Public Schools? There's an alarm there, and I don't want to. I don't know if he's working tonight. I don't know if
Dr. Wade is working.
Heading to the Scream minivan.
Green.
Hi. Tried calling your cell phone. You didn't have it on.
I forgot to turn it on until I got to Chilton.
No. They were closed.
11:20.
Well, they were
11:20.
open, but all the registers were closed. I couldn't get anything, so I ran over to Blockbuster.
All right.
Either that or I was going to get a quick trip gift card.
No, Blockbuster's fine.
So.
Damn.
All right.
Personal call.
Okay.
And April wants me to call in sick so she can practice her monologue. So.
What?
So she's going to go in later on, 11.
A monologue for New York?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. I would guess that you'd want to maybe call in sick when it gets closer to the time that we go.
I don't know.
Or is it that she doesn't have her homework done?
I don't know. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning then.
All right.
Don't work too hard.
I won't.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Love you too. Bye. Calumet County 911.
11:30 p.m.
I just came from the Sherwood Mobile, and there was a guy in there. He was harassing a customer, and he was giving the cashier lady a hard time. And he's walking down Military Avenue right now.
Okay. Do you have a description of him?
He's got a black hat on. He's got I think his facial features are really bad. Like, looks like he's burnt or something. I think he's got a blue jean jacket on. And then he came out the door and he was yelling at some of the customers. It's like, I'm concerned about that girl that's cashiering in there right now.
Okay, can I have your name as a reporting party?
Interesting that she said it looked like he was burnt. That's the reason I'm keeping this call playing. It's 11:31 p.m.
Judy Santiago. I just got out of work and I stopped in to get milk.
Santiago? Wait, what?
What the hell?
There's that name again.
What the hell?
Party?
Judy Santiago. I just got out of work and I stopped in to get milk.
Okay, and your telephone number?
My cell phone is 470-4535, and my home phone is 989-2599.
Okay. Okay, I'll send an officer up there, and if they need to talk to you, I'll just have them give you a call.
Okay, and he's walking down, I don't know what that...
Towards Sherwood. Towards North. Okay.
Yeah, like where Jeannie's is at, going that way? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, can I help you?
Hey, it's me.
Hi.
I just want to make sure that when Steve entered the missing person, that he entered the her vehicle. So if someone comes across her vehicle, they'll...
I believe he did.
I'm pretty sure he would, but...
Yep, Toyota.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
11:36.
Sherwood Mobile.
Hi, this is Kelly, County Sheriff's Department. I just received a call from one of your customers saying that there was a male subject in there giving you a hard time.
Yeah, but I don't really know his name.
Okay.
I know that he lives in an apartment in Sherwood.
Is it John Funk? Does that sound familiar? Lives on Clifton?
Maybe. I
Okay.
really don't know.
Okay, well, I do have an officer en route, just so you know. I'm not sure if he's going to stop in by you or not, but he is aware of this male subject.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I wonder why she gets the name on Funk. Must be somebody they're familiar with.
I don't remember hearing. I don't remember anything about that
I remember
name.
that name. You know what it was? That was the shooting of that, but I think his name was Michael Funk. It was
yeah.
those bike riders or something.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was,
Eric Oza did a episode
That
of
was
that.
in Nina.
Yeah.
It's just
Alright.
weird though that she would just. I mean, they must have looked up something for her to come up with that. I'm guessing. So I don't know. Just thought it was weird.
Well, clearly there's been other communication that's happened that we didn't get to hear because now they've got a name for the guy. So that could be something that's in a radio transmission. I just don't remember. And earlier, I don't know why we were hearing radio transmissions on a dispatch line. I don't know why they did that either. I can't explain it. Anyway, we've been on, a little over 2.5 hours. I think I'm not gonna start into Channel 7. I think this is a good natural break to take. And I'll before next time we get back into these, I'm going to listen to the first, wherever it starts on Channel 7. I can probably take a look here. Time-wise, I don't know when it starts. I can tell you here just in a second. They start at midnight on the 3rd. So I'm going to listen to anything before we go into the next batch because it's not that long, but if it's irrelevant up until Karen Halbach calls at 2:38 p.m., it's just pointless to go through it. I'll do it if you guys want, but I just think it's irrelevant and it's just a waste of time. If you guys want to waste the time, I'm all for it, but I just don't think there's a need. So anyway, I think I'm going to end it here, and we can chit-chat about anything you guys want. And if there's any questions, I guess that's the next thing. Any questions highlighted that you've got highlighted, Rhonda, that you want to get to?
Oh, let me have a look here.
Looks like we got a few.
We do have a few. We did manage to catch most of them though as we went along. But let's see. Nan's Life 7 asks, what are the odds that there was a call for assist from the hall box on November 2nd? Might have the date wrong, regarding a deer. Coinkydink?
Well, maybe, but
From the hall
we
box.
can't get the call. I mean, we can't. They denied giving me the call the first time. Second time was they don't exist. It's past the retention time.
Okay, the next question from Nan's Life 7. Why do calls and radio transmissions start on November 3rd when Teresa Halbach was missing on October 31st?
Because they didn't open an official investigation until Karen Halbach made the official call.
All right. So Millie Hill, I love that name, says, I think Uyghur called dispatch and asked about, quote, did we find a body yet, end quote. Was he referring to Cuss Road? He had someone had told him. Then she replies, not on here. Then she replies, not on here, probably on another channel. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that comment or question.
No, do we have a body yet is a comment that was made by Dennis Jacobs from Manitowoc County. Do we have a body yet? Is Stephen Avery in custody yet? That was on the 5th, November 5th, by Detective Dennis Jacobs from Manitowoc. And this is in reference, just to give that a little context. They had stopped several people from leaving the Avery salvage yard after Pam of God and Nicole showed up, made the call, got the cops rolling there. They rolled in quick as they could. Remaker and I can't remember the other guy's name. Not O'Kelly. It might have been. Anyway, anybody that was on the property, they stopped and they ran their plate information license and all that. Well, one of them had a body-only warrant, and there was radio traffic pertaining to that body-only warrant. Now, Dennis Jacobs had the radio on because he had been called in on the 5th, and him and several others, Link and I can't remember who else. Anyway, he calls dispatch and makes this remark. And it's in reference. If he was listening to the radio, he had to have heard it was a body-only warrant, and it wasn't Stephen Avery. So, anyways, crazy. That remark though was made. Do we have a body yet? That was Detective Dennis Jacobs from Manitowoc.
Jack, what
Yeah.
does body only mean? Like they can search his car or something, or?
I looked that up one time, and I don't think I
You
ever came
forgot.
away with this.
Okay.
No, well, I don't think I really walked away with a satisfactory answer.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm reluctant to give one.
Okay.
I'll dig a little.
Thank
I'll
you.
dig a little more, see if I can find out.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, Rhonda. Rhonda, you're muted.
Jack, she stepped away and asked you to read the rest of the story.
Oh, okay. This is from Perry. So the missing persons report was made several days after she was last seen. As far as we know, the official report was at 2:38 p.m. on the afternoon of November 3. We don't know what communication happened prior to that. I can't find out anything. So that's correct. Okay, next question. Nan's life. Isn't it a sworn officers are to stop at all accident scenes to render assistance, not drive past? Oh, she's referencing that wreck. Well, I think so, but I can't answer that from a legal standpoint, but yeah, I would think so.
But didn't they say that officer was going to another call? Or no?
Well, she said that it was another department that was on over. They didn't service that area, which again goes to if he saw something, he should have really stopped to render aid.
Well,
I think so. So, don't know unless he was going on another call why he wouldn't have done that. And
Right.
I don't think we ever got a real explanation for it either. Okay, next question is from Mr. President. Why did Uyghur edit Dettering's list of reverse traces to make Yonda trace to Stephen Avery instead? Well, I can't answer that one, Mr. President. We wondered about that one for years. I can't answer it. Because it was clearly Barb's number on the list that he got, that printout he got from Scott Lodor and Blador and whatever. That was Barb's number. So how it got to Stephen Avery, that information had to have come from Auto Trader. I can't remember the lady's name that he talked to. So that's the only way that I can know that she said, well, his appointment was with Stephen Avery, and that's how that. But we don't have a recorded conversation, so I can't answer that. Okay, that's the end of the questions. Let me click on that. All right. Looks like there's been a lot of great comments that I've missed. There's Bethany. I don't think I saw Bethany, but I apologize. I haven't really had a chance to see the names in the chat. Anyway, so this November 3rd, Channel 6 is done. And I will say that there may be some other channels that, or at least parts of other channels I play. I'm concentrating on Channel 6 and 7, but there may be pieces as we go through these throughout the days where activity picks up that I may play some others as well. So that's the plan anyway. Anyway, I want to get us out of here and get any final thoughts and comments before we go. And since Rhonda stepped away, I'll go to Jay. Jay? Jay may have stepped away as well. Maybe.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No problem. Final thoughts.
Well, like you said in the very beginning, you know, even if you've listened to the calls in the past, and even if you've listened to them a couple times, it's really good to revisit periodically, I guess, just because you hear something that now is relevant because you know more information.
That's right.
When initially, and you know, we do that in Daniel's case quite a bit. You know, over the last 3 years, I've read a lot of different things. I've listened to a lot of different things, and you know, some of it's like, okay, you know, it doesn't even register. There's not even a blip. But then I read or listen to it now, and I'm like, wow, I've already read or heard this, but now it's a whole different meaning because I know more information. And it's the same thing especially with these calls. So, you know, I agree. It's really a good idea to listen to it again. Not to mention, we have new people that are, you know, who are joining and listening and listening to the calls and then coming in and commenting. And we're getting you know, every new person brings brand new perceptions and ideas and theories. And I think that's all very positive, just my opinion.
I do too.
So,
and we can talk about it more intelligently. We've done it.
Yeah.
And we know so much more now than we did. I mean, you know, it wasn't Greek when we first heard them, but it was certainly, we just didn't know. We just didn't know so much stuff. And now going back, we
didn't know that a thing might be significant in one way or another, even the smallest little things.
That's right.
You know, and you hear it now and you're like, whoa. I mean, I know I was doing that, like, whoa, wait a second. You know,
that's right.
A couple different times. So
like that name Santiago got mentioned twice, and you know, in a couple, you know, hour and a half. It's like, wait, what? She says Santiago? Yeah. What the hell, man?
Yeah. So I think it's a good idea to go over them again, and you know, that's kind of why I created my own segue into you know, what I'm doing on my channel. It's kind of why I started over with, you know, the series that I had started over a year ago, going through each accuser. And I'll just take this time to remind everybody that we did start over about 9 or 10 weeks ago. We started all over again. And a big reason for that is because we now know so much more information that we probably had before, but it might not have been relevant, or we didn't think it was relevant or whatever, but we know more now, so we can present more now and share more now. And so, you know, that's the reason we started over 9 or 10 weeks ago. And so I encourage you, if you might have any kind of interest in Daniel's case, certainly go, you know, go back to the beginning. Daniel Holtzclaw, New Beginnings, or for beginners, and just, you know, kind of catch up. And when we come on Thursday, we will be having a little more discussion and information about Sherry Ellis. And I've got 2 really great people working on a presentation. And so, you know, meet us over in my channel on Thursday at 5 p.m. Central. And we'll be ready waiting. Thanks, Jack.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, just to add a little bit to that, just to understand a little bit more about Shelley Ellis, go back to last week's live and listen to the first 10 minutes and watch her interview. And it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway. Thank you, Rhonda. I think Jay May has stepped away. I'm not sure.
No,
there he is.
I'm still here.
Okay. Final thoughts, Jay.
Well, I was just wondering how fast Google reacted when Scott came up with his phone number. So I think everybody probably looked at that. But it's interesting listening to the calls. And hope to keep listening to any more.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll continue this. I want to get the depositions done, or we're right on the verge of finishing those. But we may stay with this for a couple of weeks and switch back and try to knock some of that out. So thank you very much, Jay. And,
no problem.
Yep. All right, then we have Neverly. Final thoughts.
Hi, Jack. I second the sentiment that people before me said. It's a good thing to go back and re-listen. And we know why, because at the time of listening, many things did not make sense because we didn't know what was going on. So as we're connecting these freaking dots, which is taking a lifetime, it seems like, it's a good thing to. But even now, at this point, we're still wondering, because how could you make a conclusion of something if you do not have information in between? It's just impossible. So
That's
hence
right.
the speculations and stuff, trying to make sense of it. And then we go back and we figure out, oh, that was this or not or whatever. Like this lawyering up, why did I think about the whole box? It's most logical that it's the zippers. But I don't remember hearing that before on a phone call. However, now it makes sense. So there you go. And for the new people, which is great to have new people in the channel, we appreciate your support. And the way this works, you can always listen to these phone calls. They're all up, easily accessible. And if you find something interesting, shoot us a message, put it on the wall, tag one of us, and we will address it. So it's basically, kind of the more hands in the pot. It would be nice to get help, and we accept help. And the more the merrier. Team approach.
Absolutely. Thank you, Neverly. And she's exactly right. We have a playlist. It's in one of the tabs. You'll see it. We have a lot of playlists for the various different subjects or whatever we're covering. And you'll see the CASO Dispatch calls, the Manitowoc Dispatch calls. The Manitowoc, there's actually several different playlists depending on when we got them and what they are. Calumet, there's one. And we didn't have that originally, but that was me shooting off my big mouth about wanting to record them. So he said she would help me. Thank God. I'd probably still be doing it. It's just a serious pain in the ass to do it, but I felt like that, so not everyone would have to, send their own records request. Just put them up, and people can go listen to whatever they want. So, all right, thank you so much, Neverly. And next we have Kay, or maybe Sam, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're both here. We're both right here. Yeah, it's interesting to hear these again. You do hear things you didn't hear the first time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Keep charging through here.
That's right. All righty, Kay. Well, thank you so much for coming and listening in. And Dr. Silkman, final thoughts, sir.
Well, this was a very interesting podcast. I really enjoyed it. I think, seeing how an investigation unfolded in real time, we could only get, of course, only a snapshot because we're not going to get all the calls, but it's interesting how it transpired, and it really picked up pace really, really quickly. It's very interesting that Stephen Avery's name was mentioned very, very early on. And again, it's really haunting when you hear them refer to the RAV4 as being green in color, which is something that we've consistently seen in all the reports, and potentially how that could have had a very devastating effect, because people in society were looking out for a green RAV4, not a blue one. But the important thing to realize is that it only appears blue under certain lighting conditions.
Correct.
And if I could just have one final comment.
Sure.
I was having a look at Tom Sawinski's affidavit, and he said dark blue RAV4, right? When he saw the two gentlemen pushing the RAV4, it was dark blue. And we know that under the dark conditions, under bright lights, guess what color it appears?
Blue.
Blue. Yeah. Blue.
Every photo we have that's at night and with a flash, it's blue.
And it only appears green during the daylight.
That's
unbelievable. Right. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Jack61, for putting it on. And also want to say big hi to Number Plate and T1 and everyone else that's joined us.
Hey, T1. Hadn't seen you around a while, man. That's
T1's
awesome. Yeah, he talks a lot.
Yeah. We had to quieten him down.
I haven't seen T1 around a while. Hope you're doing okay. And anyway, glad to see you and License Plate and everybody else. News, as never really talked about any the new folks. We have a library as well, full of documentation. Everything, pretty much everything we've got has been posted. So, and we try to keep it updated. Zoe does as we get new documentation and so forth. Photographs, we have thousands. They're also in the library. They're all pretty much linked to Google Drive, so you can easily browse those as well. Anyway, I'm not going to keep us here any longer. I'm going to get us out of here. Promise. Really appreciate everyone coming, listening in. Keep the questions coming. Don't stop talking about the case. I don't think we're going to reach a gold mine in here, but who knows what connection something that we've missed in the past. We just went right back because we didn't know what the hell we were doing, and now we know more.
Well, so that's a really good point. Like, for example, finding out about James Kennedy. Who in the hell knew about James Kennedy? You do a deep dive, and like I said, the incredible thing is a lot of people in chat, they're very, very cluey. They're tied into the case, and they come up with some stuff which is incredible. We're very fortunate. Very fortunate.
That's right. We are. People are, do their own research and find out things that even as long as I've been in the case that I just didn't know. But something I never dove off into. I've learned that something recently. So it's crazy. A lot of good people out there that want answers. We want the full truth, no matter where it goes. Right? That's what we want. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions. Don't believe me or anyone else. Make your own choices. And we will never try to make you believe what any of us believe. That's not what we're about. Anyway, I'm going to get us out of here until...
and just one more thing, Jack.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank Jay for coming up on the panel. That he's been there for 3 years. He never skipped a beat. So thank you, Jay. Really appreciate it.
Yep. He missed his our first lives last week because he had the fire, and he had to deal with that. So it was his first one that he missed. He's been very loyal and very supportive.
Thank you all.
Absolutely. Yeah, we wish you the best. Hope everything gets worked out. Yep. MLR to you too, T1. Watch the hands now. Anyway, I'm going to get us out of here. Give us a like, a share, and subscribe if you chose to do so. And with that, I'm going to say this has been a Foul Play production.